Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jocelyn. I am the owner of the business Nocturnal Witchcraft. Before we get into the video, I offer personal tarot, oracle, and pendulum readings as well as personal spell work on my website and on my Patreon. Everything is 31% off, so I will leave the links down below for you to go check those out. I am also now offering flash readings. These are very quick readings. Quick readings get you a quick answer. They are all under $10, okay? I believe the mediumship reading is $8.88. Everything else is $5.55. So $5.55 or $8.88, right? Very cheap, very affordable. I really wanted you guys to be able to afford these personal readings and actually get something out of it, because I understand that what I do for a living, it's very niche. It's kind of a luxury. Not many people can afford a $20, $30, $40 tarot reading, and that's perfectly fine. So I got those flash readings. There's a reading for relationships, self-love, self-care, life, mediumship, of course, shadow self, inner self, and a few others. So yeah, definitely check those out if you are interested. And let's get into the reading instantly. We have the Star reversed. Oh, there's a lot of doubts. Lots of inner doubts. Oh, okay. So we had the High Priestess reversed. We got the Knight of Cups reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Seven of Cups reversed. Sorry, I'm moving. Sorry, this is shaking a lot. Ooh. I'm also using my front camera. I think there's a little scratch why it's so blurry right here. But anyways, it'll be fine. The Eight of Swords reversed. Oh, okay. There's a lot of self-doubt. There's a lot of fear. With the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords both reversed, I get the sense that there's not that many options ahead of you, and what you're doing is not necessarily going to pay off or is currently paying off. Well, this also makes me think that you're not putting in the amount of effort that you think you are. You're not living up to the expectations that are required of you. And I think deep down you kind of know this, and that's what's causing this fear and hopelessness kind of feeling. And I feel like your emotions have become very self-absorbed. You're very focused on excuse me. You're very focused on yourself. You're very focused on how you feel and all of this stuff. And while, yes, you should focus on those things, I feel like it's kind of consuming you a little bit. Almost like you're so worried. You're so in denial about the fact that you're not putting in as much effort as you think you are. And it's now causing this subconscious manifestation of selfishness. Because I don't get the feeling that that's who you are as a person. That this moment of selfishness, these feelings of selfishness are temporary and just a cause of the fact that you're not doing everything you can. You're not living up to your greatest potential. And that's very apparent here. in the High Priestess reversed. You're ignoring your intuition. You're ignoring the signs. You're just ignoring all of these factors because you don't want to believe that you're not doing everything you can. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have Strength. We have the Devil. And the King of Coins reversed. So yeah, there's an obvious lack of progression happening here. You're a very strong-willed individual. I want to say independent and individual, and it kind of fucked up a little bit there. You're a very strong individual, very strong-willed, very resilient, which is another reason why I think that this whole feeling of like, I am doing this, like I am putting in all the work, I'm working my ass off for this, and you're really not. Like, it's causing you to be very, very stubborn here. With this card, the Devil, there's clearly something that you're not addressing. This could be an addiction, could be a relationship, a person that you're involving yourself in or you're involving yourself with, or something about yourself that you don't want to admit it. You don't want to face it. And that's going to cost you. Sorry, I just heard some cars zooming down the street outside. That's going to cost you a lot of blessings. It's going to cost you a lot of blessings. Now, I don't get... Whatever it is you're trying to do, I do think that this is something that is worth your time. But your approach and how you're handling it is not ideal. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Ooh. Okay, we got the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups reversed. Well, Ten of Cups reversed came out first. So this also, something's telling me that these two cards go together. Like I said before, your actions right now are blocking you from receiving the blessings that you rightfully deserve. And also, like I said, like, you have put in work. You're just not giving it your best. You're not really living up to your greatest potential. With the Six of Cups here, I feel like there's going to be that new spark. There's going to be that there's going to be something that kind of opens your eyes and kind of gives you that motivation again. That motivation to go out there and give it your all. Now, this could be a person. This could be a person coming into your life, or this could just be something that rekindles that passionate feeling that you once had. Because I feel like you've kind of lost that. And it's not the fact that this thing, whatever you're doing, you're not passionate about it. It's just the fact that since you haven't been giving it 100% and lying to yourself that you have, and you're not seeing any results from it. And so now you're thinking, oh, well, maybe it's just not for me. Maybe this isn't working out. Maybe this just, is just a waste of my time. When in reality, it's like, no, this isn't a waste of your time. This was never a waste of your time. This is something that is for you. Like, Spirit would not let you continue doing this for so long if it wasn't for you. We got the Six of Swords that came out here. You are destined to be victorious. You are destined to be successful. That is in your path. That is aligned for you. Excuse me. You see this warrior here, standing in all of her triumph, all of her victory. She didn't half-ass her way to get there. So why are you? To achieve this level of success, to achieve that Six of Wands, you really have to put in the work. You really, really do. And you're capable of it. You really are. And I don't think I don't think you're lazy. I don't think it's, just procrastination, blah, blah, blah. I think there's a part of you that, subconsciously believes that you're not capable of doing this. That you're not going to be as good as all of these other people that you see in the world. Or see in this field, this thing that you're trying to do. But that's not the case. That, and you don't need to be comparing yourself to the world around you. You don't need to be comparing yourself to all of these people. We have the King of Wands reversed and Death reversed. You are ignoring your responsibilities. You're ignoring the fact that you have authority over your life. You have authority over this decision. Ooh, I need a drink of water. Ooh. Sorry, the coaster stuck to the bottom of the cup. You're ignoring the fact that your fate lies in your hands. Okay? There are always going to be things that you can't control. Yes. But ultimately, your future is in your hands. And with Death reverse, there's a transformation, this internal transformation. Ooh, 12:22. 1222 on the clock over there. You are meant to go through this change. And I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Anyways, but you're resisting it because you think that it is going to erase any progress that you've made, or that if you go through this transformation and you go through a reset and maybe things kind of fall under, go through, or fall through for a little while, you think that that's going to then prove anyone who doubted you right. No, it's not. You're going through this transformation. This transformation is required of you. So what is the word I'm trying to look for, Spirit? What am I trying to say? You need to go through this transformation to prove to yourself that you can do it and that you were always worth it. And when you prove to yourself that you can do it, when you prove to yourself that you're worth it, then anyone who doubted you automatically is going to look like a fool. And it won't even matter about rubbing it in their face because the proof is in the pudding. Right? You're not going to have to be like, see, I did all of this and proved you wrong. You're not going to have to do that at all. Because it's going to speak for themselves. It's going to speak for itself. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. Got the 10 of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let me grab the book here real quick. Let me just read out of the book this 10 of Wands reversed. Avoidance, burnout, overcommitting, stretched thin, and giving up. That is the path that you are heading down right now. You're avoiding this transformation. You're avoiding the responsibilities that you have. You're avoiding the work that you need to put in. The hard work that you need to put in here. That's what that 7 of Wands here is telling you. You have so much work to do. You've done quite a bit. But there's so much more that you need to do that you are just completely ignoring. That you're refusing to accept. You're refusing to accept the fact that you need to work harder. And being told that you need to work harder doesn't mean that what you are doing is wrong or failing. It's you need to do that, but just 110%. You need to just, like, for example, say you're a content creator and that's your dream. You want to be a content creator and you're filming videos, but you're only uploading videos like once or twice a week. You're like filming TikToks, like 1 or 2 TikToks a week. You're not really putting much effort into them. Or maybe you're putting all of your effort into those 1 or 2 TikToks when in reality, like if you want to blow up and you want to have being a content creator be your full-time job, you gotta post every single day, honestly, to like help the algorithm and everything. You have to give all of your effort into every single video you make. And then it'll kind of take off. Eventually, it'll take off. But like, just, you just need to put in more work. Like, that's really like all that's just like coming up in my head. Like, that's all that Spirit is saying. Like, you are more than capable of doing this work. You are more than capable of achieving what you want. And hard work, it's not something that you should be afraid of. I almost get the sense that you also thought that going into this was going to be easy and that you were just going to have it very easy and not worry. Like, not have to do much. Oh. But it's not true. So, We have planning, setting intentions, and optimism. We have cauldron, creation, opportunity, and caring. Basil, prosperity, luck, and love. And time, presence, and self-awareness. Right now, I think your best decision is to plan your next steps with optimism, with excuse me, with the hope and belief that it is going to work out and that what you are doing is good. What you're doing is enough. Because again, I think there's this subconscious belief that you're just not enough. And that's not true. So because you think that you're not enough, because there's this subconscious belief that you're not enough, that is being reflected in your work, whether you see it or not. And you don't want to be told that what you're doing isn't enough, because that will then just reaffirm this subconscious belief that you have about yourself that you're not enough, when in reality, like, that's not true. That's not true. You are always enough. You've always been enough. You always will be enough. You will be more than enough. You are always more than enough. You just have to have that be reflected in your work. And putting in 110% all the time will show others that you believe that you are worth it. Cauldron, creating opportunity, caring. Allow yourself to have the creative flow. This goes back to comparing yourself to other people and what they're doing. I don't want to say there's no originality, but there's very little originality happening here because you're constantly comparing yourself. Allow yourself to create what you want. Allow yourself to create allow yourself to have that creative freedom to just make whatever you want. And also, I would like to mention, when you are creating and you're in that creative energy, you are closest to spirit. You are closest to the universe. Why? Because the universe is a creator. Created everything, right? You are spending time in the same energy as the universe. Every time you create something, when you are in that creative energy, right? That is why you are going to be so prosperous. You're going to literally thrive when you start doing things for yourself and start believing, truly deep down believing in yourself. Not this false perception of this false bullshit of yeah, I believe in myself. Yeah, I'm confident in myself. And deep down, you're just like, why can't I do this right? Why isn't this working out? Why is this constant doubt in your head? But on the outside, you're trying to appear as confident. It doesn't work. That whole fake it till you make it thing, I 100% believe that is bullshit. I really, really do. Nothing good comes out of faking anything. Nothing ever good has ever come out of faking anything. especially not your confidence, right? So with time, that's where this self-awareness comes in. Start by recognizing when you have these thoughts, of self-doubt. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you have these thoughts of self-doubt and you just feel like you're not good enough, and redirect your thinking. And it doesn't even have to be like, stop thinking like that. That's not true. Stop thinking like that. It can be something as simple as, okay, that's really negative. That's a very limiting belief about myself. Let me just understand why I'm feeling like that, and then just let it go. And understand that that's not true. Easier said than done, but trust me, it'll get you far. Positive self-talk is like it, you hear it over and over and over and over again of speak positive to yourself, be, like all like affirmations, things like that. But when you actually take the time to let yourself believe the words, like you're actually sitting yourself down, understanding where these negative thoughts are coming from, why you're feeling them, and making a conscious effort to redirect that thinking and redirect that energy, that habit builds a lot quicker and it becomes a lot easier, a lot faster. We have roots, healthy patterns, and early growth. This is very much a foundational issue. At the bottom of the deck, we have seeds, new ideas, hope, and open-mindedness. So yeah, you are being called to plant new seeds, to harvest new intentions, to harvest new ideas, and to not just I have the hiccups now. Great. Not just plant new seeds, but change out the soil. Like the soil you're trying to use hasn't grown anything for years, right? It's dry, it's crumbly, there's no nutrients in it, it's not fertile soil. You need to create that fertile soil. You need to create an inner world where you, one, feel safe, you feel loved, you feel valued, you feel respected, you feel hopeful and happy. Because it doesn't matter what anyone else says. It doesn't matter what anyone else does. It doesn't matter at all what another person has to say, think, or feel about you or what you're doing. All that matters is how you think and feel and say about yourself. Because that's going to determine your view and perception of yourself is going to determine the outcome of your life. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. True confidence, being truly confident in what you're doing, is going to help you out. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Wow. Yeah. You have this overwhelming fear of failure. And you attract what you fear, right? So if you believe wholeheartedly with your soul, not just your heart, but with your soul, that failure is not an option for you, it's not going to be. The universe is going to be like, oh, okay, queen, pop off. Okay, king, pop off. I'm going to make sure that failure isn't an option for you. Like, going back to like the whole affirmations thing, I forget who it was, but they were saying how saying your affirmations with "I simply decide" and then saying the affirmation has completely changed the game. Like saying, I simply decide that failure is not an option for me. I simply decide that I am not capable of failing at this. I simply decide that all of what I want, all of what I'm working towards is going to work out because how else can it go? Everything always works out for me. I simply decide that everything always works out for me. What other way could it go? What is it not gonna work out for me? That's funny. Like, you have to have that attitude. As arrogant as it may sound, you really have to have that attitude with the things that you truly want. What do you need to release, waning moon? What beliefs, what thoughts, limiting beliefs do you need to release? What emotions do you need to release? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Got quite a few cards that came out here. We have Hold Your Vision, Fixed Moon. Hold your vision. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Let's see that there. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And believe in the impossible. Blue moon. You are the only one who is blocking you right now. You are the only one who's holding you back. Who cares if that person said that you weren't capable of doing it? Who cares if that person over there doesn't believe in you? Like, I'm gonna get a little personal with you here, okay? When I started this business, I was told time and time again that it wasn't a real job, that it wasn't stable, that it wasn't I just kept I kept being met with like, oh, that's a cute hobby. Oh, that's cute, but you need a real job. Oh, that's cute, but you need to go out there and get a real job and make some real money. That's not stable. That's not long term. That's not permanent. For who? Maybe not for you. But if I believe that it's possible, and I refuse to accept any other path, because this is my passion. This is what I want to do. I can help people. There is value in what I'm doing. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean that I have to listen to you. And for the longest time, I believed them because I had doubts about myself. But just recently, I had a talk with somebody in my personal life who was saying like, you're not ready for this. You can't do this. They're basically straight up saying you can't do this. And it pissed me off. Because I was like, excuse me. That's funny. You tell me I can't do it, yet here I am doing it. Proving you wrong right here, right now. And I don't even have to say anything to prove you wrong. Because it's right here, in front of you. You're watching it happen. You're watching the proof happen right in front of you. That's the type of attitude you need to have. We have look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. you're so focused on what's happening right now that you can't even see the amount of blessings and the amount of just achievement and success that you are going to acquire. You just have to get over yourself. You have to get over yourself. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot and like my nose is kind of running a little bit. But you are so capable of doing this. You are so fucking capable of doing this. And I'm getting a little passionate because I've been there. I know firsthand what that feels like. I even still kind of deal with those feelings of self-doubt to this day. But I've come to a point in my life where I'm just like, self-doubt or not, like, I know that I'm going to be miserable if I don't achieve this. I know that I'm going to be upset and just depressed if I don't do this for myself and for my future, because I'm worth this. I am worth the success of my small business. I am worth achieving all of this, and so are you. You're worth achieving whatever it is that you want. You always were. And your spiritual team has always believed in you. Your spiritual team has always believed in you. The universe has always believed in you. Your higher self has always believed in you. Your ancestors have always believed in you. So why are you not believing in yourself? Just because there's people in the physical reality who are doubting you? You got this. You got this.